Hello, my darlings. Welcome to today's reading on Big Tarot Guidance. In today's reading, we're tapping into how do they feel about you when they look at you. So how does your person feel about you when they look at you, when they're sitting across from you or standing across from you? What's going on in their little nugget? So we're also getting into the extended edition, into the Patreon edition for this reading. The extended is going to cover the theme of your person's most naughty and spicy thoughts when they look at you. So if you're interested in jumping into the extended with us as well after or even now, you can do it before as well. So tap into the Patreon link. The link is down below in the description box and in the pinned comment. You can find that if you want to join us in the 18 plus edition as well. So for groups, we have 3 different groups to pick from for today. Group number 1, you're going to be the Sun card today. So the Sun, Major Arcana today for you, group number 1. For group number 2, we have the Hermit. Oh my gosh, I can't lift it up. So the Hermit here for group number 2. And for group number 3, we have the Tower. So the Tower, Major Arcana, group number 3. Feel free to pick more than one group for more than one person, whatever you feel guided to. Feel free to join us in the extended as well, covering their naughty 18 plus thoughts when they look at you. So the link to that is down below. I would be very happy to see you all over there as well. The links, the timestamps are also in the description box and in the pinned comment below this video. I'll see you all in your groups. And yeah, take all the time that you need right now to pick the group that is right for you. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. I'm struggling with these cards so much, picking them up. So you have picked the Sun card today for your group, for your reading on the topic of how do they feel about you when they look at you. So we're going to tap into this, see what wants to show up in the YouTube part first. Then we're going to take this over to the extended on Patreon, where we're tapping into their most naughty and spicy thoughts when they look at you. So all about that erotic 18 plus energy on Patreon. The link to that is down below if you're interested in joining us later on, or even now if any of you are feeling impatient. So let's see what wants to show up. You guys, let's see, how do they feel about you when they look at you? Let's get all the cards out. We have Death. Oh my gosh. Whoa, this is powerful. Okay, so Major Arcanas are all over this reading today. So let's see what wants to show. We have the World. This person feels very, very strongly when they look at you. There's something very special about your presence. You have the ability to turn them around in any way. You know, just your person feels like they're losing their self almost with you, or losing their persona, who they thought they were when they are with you. They just get so caught up in your energy, and what I'm getting is that they want to please you. They want to do things that make you feel good, and they really do forget often about their responsibilities, let's say, or some of their own other attachments that they have to other things. So let's see what else is showing up here for you, group number 1. It's a major energy. So we have the 5 of Pentacles here also. Let's get 1 or 2 more here. Let's get 1 more. So what Spirit is saying. So 1 more, please. Thank you. We have the Father of Swords reversed. So there's this feeling of lack of clarity. The Son of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck for you guys though. Okay, so all right, so the energy, wow, the energy here is super intense. So when your person looks at you, they feel like they have no thoughts. Because like the energy that I'm diving into right now, it's just someone who's like blankly staring at someone else, like being mesmerized by them, bewitched by them, and they don't know what's going on. It's like being lost in the night, but enjoying it. It's almost like being on this mystical journey or a quest with a fairy, but they are enjoying it, you know, and they're kind of just following along and doing what feels good to them. And they naturally know what they need to say or need to do around you. But it's like, it's not like this person is thinking much about that. It's like they're just following their idea. They're just following what feels good at the present moment, what feels good to say, what feels good to comment in the present moment. They're not thinking. So they're really not using their head a lot when they're with you or when they're around you. They feel a great sense of warmth with you, a great sense of that, almost like blessing. Yes, a word blessing is showing up here. Your person feels like they are empowered around you. They also feel like you are a very empowering person. There's just something about you that's very cheerful, uplifting. Maybe, you know, the way that you converse with someone or you converse with this person is very uplifting to them. It's very uplifting to your person. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel relaxed. With the Sun card, there's this great amount of playfulness showing up, you know, like almost the word that's showing up here is just from a philosophical work, actually. It's from Ogan Fink. It's about play as the something about the basis of the world. It's something like that. I can't fully remember right now the correct title, but it's basically like putting play as the major way of connecting with the world and just doing things within the world, you know, play as that major theme in how one should live or how one should conduct themselves within the world. So I'm deeply getting that that is your person's energy here. How do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel like you are playful. They feel like you embody that joyful, playful way of conducting yourself within the world. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. Like there's something almost like whimsical about you. There is something joyful about you. That's something that just kind of pulls them in and puts them in this space of clarity, but clarity that is not something that one would be thinking about, you know. It's not mental clarity. It's more like emotional and spiritual clarity, with the Death card showing up here in the middle. So the Death here actually carries a profound energy of neutrality, of seeing things clearly and of seeing the world clearly, of appreciating the moment, because like there is this awareness of it ending someday, but it's like just putting you squarely in the present moment. I'm really liking this. It's like you make this person feel like they are like fully in flow, fully in the present moment when they are around you, when they are with you. It is, because of that present moment, incredibly powerful for them, because that's the way in which, you know, the higher self can connect to them as well. So their higher self has a greater influence, let's say, on this person when they are with you or when they're looking at you. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel happy, they feel joyful, they feel empowered about you and about themselves. So it's like a mirror energy as well. So you are mirroring each other in this situation. What else? There is playfulness. There is a sense of illumination and awareness that needs no words. So it's like there is a felt illumination, there is a felt awareness in this situation about themselves, about you. There's just something that is tangible but not able to be conceptualized, if you get what I mean. It's like your person can't fully put this into words, because if they put it into words, they kind of miss the point of it. I hope this makes sense for you guys. This is like a very, I would say, like esoteric feeling, very like wise energy as well is what is showing up here. With the Father of Swords reverse, it just feels like your person sometimes struggles with making sense of this connection and of making sense of what they feel towards you, because they can't fully grasp it. They can't fully grasp whatever it is that they're feeling towards you over here. With these three major arcanas, it's incredibly powerful, and it's just that flow. It's just like, you know, like going 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, and you're fully in the present moment. And when you're in the present moment, you're not really thinking about the past or the future. It's just that current time that is the most clear. So your person, I feel like after they connect to you, or after they are done seeing you, or done looking at you, or done being in your presence, with the Father of Swords, after that they find the time to reflect. They find the time to just kind of tap into themselves and try to figure this out. They cannot do it when they are looking at you, when they are around you. This person cannot have like enough energy even, or enough of that like mental power to tap into conceptual topics, or just, you know, their understanding of what was in the past and what is going to be in the future. It's just like it's a whole different world. And that's why I mentioned the fairy before. It's because it just feels ethereal. It feels different. It feels like when they are looking at you, they're bewitched and they're teleported into a different world. And that world is just something that's very familiar to the way that they usually live their life. At the same time, they're thinking differently, they're feeling differently. And they struggle to make sense of that. With the Father of Swords reversed, your person struggles to make sense of that. They struggle to communicate that to you as well, because they don't even know how to even speak of this, or how to begin to speak of this energy, or speak of this situation. So that's why the Father of Swords is reversed, because your person is really just struggling and scrambling in their own mind, trying to figure this out, this energy out, after they're done looking at you, or after they're done seeing you. So what else? You make them feel fulfilled. How they feel about you when they look at you. Fulfillment. They feel fulfillment. They feel a sense of something transforming in their life in a very powerful way. They feel renewed. They feel like a new burst of energy is coming in. And that's because they're again in the present moment. So it's like almost like there is this light shining down upon them when they're with you, when they're looking at you. So this is an incredibly powerful relationship, an incredibly powerful connection that you have with your person. Just because you are able to evoke these types of experiences in them. So I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, there is this feeling of not being able to get to you as well. So how do they feel when they look at you? It's like a feeling of you're far away from them, or like they cannot fully reach you, or they cannot fully get to you. There's a sense of grief here. There's a sense of, oh, I can't get to you. But at the same time, that grief is not, you know, the pain of loss, because it's coming together with these three cards. So that again makes it interesting. It makes it elated in a sense. It makes it divine grief. So what I wanna say by that is that it's like just this pure sense of wanting that's showing up. What's also showing up is like pure sense of longing. There is a longing energy, a wanting to be closer to you. When they look at you, there's this longing energy of wanting to be closer with you, with the Five of Pentacles over here. When that longing is, again, it's closely connected to this being in the present moment energy. They're enjoying themselves. You know, this person is fully enjoying themselves. They're in the present moment. They're going with the flow. They're just kind of vibing, you know. And they want to get closer to you, so they are aware of that. They are aware that they want to get closer to you. I feel like that's one of the most conceptual desires or intentions that they have. So something to hold on to really with the Five of Pentacles, as well as something more solid in this situation. But yeah, there's a sense of longing. There's a sense of like a bittersweet energy of being with you, but at the same time wanting to be closer to you, or wanting to be like nearer with you. This person wants oneness, is what's showing up here right now as well. So I just got the message. This person wants oneness with you. I don't just mean oneness in terms of like union, like marriage, things like that. This is spiritual oneness. I would say this is a soulmate twin flame energy, you guys, because it's so intense here, and it's putting them in this profound space of the now and this profound connection with the higher self. It's just they can't, it's not something that you can fabricate in any way. This is just something that's, kind of thrust upon you in this situation. And I feel like that's how your person feels when they look at you. Just this profound sense of divinity, of being in the now, of being fully who they are, of being their authentic self. They cannot fake not being themselves when they're around you as well. Yeah. And that's why, they get a bit confused. They get a bit like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Who was I? What did I say? I feel like they tend to worry how they come across, because they are not able to put on the mask that they usually would put on with you, with these three cards. Okie doke. So with the Sun of Pentacles, I feel like your person definitely feels about you like you are a consistent person, like you're a dutiful person. Whenever they look at you, they often see you doing some things or running some type of errands, or just being overall very successful, or being overall quite busy. So your person definitely sees you as someone who's very practical, someone who's very consistent, someone who is very dutiful as a person as well. They also feel a sense of duty towards you when they look at you. They feel a sense of needing to be practical with you when they look at you. So I'm going to stop talking here. We have gone into this rabbit hole of a reading for 15 minutes. I have like 5 decks that I wanted to use. So let's get into this a bit more. This is something that has so many layers though. This is like a portal into the source of the universe. That's the type of energy that I'm picking up here. So this has, a lot of content in it that can be explicated. I could, write a book about this, but yeah, I'm going to leave it here. It's a tarot reading. It's not a dissertation, is it? So let's see what wants to show up for you guys. How do they feel about you? So Pluto wants to show up. Pluto as transformation, just that energy is showing up. You make them feel transformed. You make them feel teleported. You make them feel like they're in a different space-time reality. When they're with you, everything just feels the same yet different, because they're in that now state. Okay? So they feel fulfillment. Joy is a huge one here. Joy is a big one. Even with death here, joy is powerfully present. So let's see what else. Destiny. Oh my gosh, yes. Destiny just takes all of this and just puts, a word on it. This is destiny. This is fate. Your person feels like they're destined to connect to you, like they're destined to interact with you. They're destined to be in your presence, like they are exactly where they need to be when they are around you. There's that type of feeling of, I'm exactly where I need to be. This is exactly right for me. This is 100% my purpose, to be here, to look at them or to talk to them or to, just be in their presence. It feels like they are exactly where they need to be, like they have been exactly led where they need to be. It's just this feeling of everything is making sense. Everything is working according to plan, that they cannot name. What else? There's this bittersweet energy here. Yes, definitely. Like that sense of longing. We mentioned bittersweet before here as well. That sense of longing, that sense of wishing to be closer with the Five of Pentacles. That sense of divine grief, as I said, like divine longing even. Yeah, let's see what else. So what else? Group number 1. We have quest. We also talked about the quest here. So they're literally feeling like they're on a quest, you know, like in a magical land, like Alice in Wonderland. That's how your person feels when they're with you. Like they're on this quest with a fairy person. And they're just like teleported and guided by different spirits. And different spirits are like coming in to play with them. It's that type of feeling, it's that type of energy. I'm not saying that your person literally feels like there are spirits around them. They could, for some of you, or maybe you do feel that as well. But you know, it's just this feeling of a quest. You know, a quest is something mystical. A quest is something that, you know, just some type of hobbit comes up to and is like, oh, yay, let's go, let's do this together. Or, you know, there's a talking pigeon that comes to you, you know, with the quest and starts taking you on a journey. It's that type of feeling. It's like something magical is happening here. Something out of the ordinary is happening here. It's different, right? Something different. And again, it's difficult to put in words because it's got that magic to it. That magical quality of, like, it again, it's the same but different. You know, the situations are the same. The physical world is staying the same, but the way that this person feels about it, it starts approaching it, the atmosphere of the space changes, and that is the magic of it all. Like the atmospheric character of their experience, let's say, shifts, changes. What else do we have? We have expansion, yes. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel like their lives and your life are expanding. Exponential expansion is going on. They feel themselves like expanding, being able to take in more, being able to look at things from different perspectives. We have wisdom on the bottom of the deck, and we also talked about wisdom here before. Beautiful. We also have balance on the bottom of the deck, so it's like you're putting them in this balanced outlook and this ability to listen to their instincts more whenever they look at you. But also they feel like you're a very balanced person. Like all of this also does talk about you. They feel like you are on this quest towards your own destiny here as well. Like you are also really growing, you're really expanding in your life with expansion. What else? What else? What else? And you're very wise. Like whatever you guys talk about, it's often quite, what I'm hearing is metaphysical. So whatever that means for you guys, you're talking about like bigger topics. You might mention the weather, for example, and small talk, but your relationship usually is not about small talk, is what I'm getting here. It's deeper, it's wiser, it's expansion oriented. So that's what you kind of elicit in your person as well. Let's just get like 3 cards from this deck as well now. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? Psychic abilities, literally. Like they feel like you are a witch or a wizard, or you're just like a psychic person. They feel like you have bewitched them sometimes, you know. It's like, what the heck is even going on with me? Why do I feel like this around them? Your person might feel like their psychic abilities are developing, like there's something just happening inside of them, some type of renewal, transformation, letting go of the old, releasing the old, you know, letting go of difficulty. We have healing here as well. So there's healing that's happening when they look at you. How do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel a great amount of healing coming through the situation. They feel maybe even their psychic abilities are getting heightened, getting higher, getting better when they are around you. And they feel like you are a healer. They feel like you are a psychic. They feel like you're magic, you guys. It's just that. You are magic to this person. You are like the embodiment of magic in this person's life. You know, like that fairy. we are mentioning fairies so much here. So gorgeous. I love fairies. We also have confidence, yeah. How do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel like you're confident. They feel like you got it together. They feel like you are incredible, like you have it all, you know. We also have animals. How do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel a stronger connection to the world at large is what I'm getting here. And they feel like you have this strong connection to the world at large as well. Like you're very attuned to people. You're very empathetic. You feel strongly to other beings, to the world, to nature, to earth. So there's this deeper connection to humanity here as well, and to the animal kingdom, and to the plant kingdom, and to the world at large, and to the Mother Earth at large, and to the universe at large as well. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? It's magical, it's complex, it's intense, it's transformative, it's fulfilling, it's incredibly fulfilling, it's divine, it's healing, it's expansion. What else? It's getting that energy around psychic abilities higher and higher, rising upwards. So let's see what else. Let's get just like 4 messages from your person now as well. How do they feel about you when they look at you? So a lot of this is also how they feel about themselves when they look at you, but I feel like it's just mirroring. You guys are mirroring each other. So however they feel towards you, that's just my cat in the background. So however they feel about you is how they feel about themselves as well, in a sense. And how they feel about themselves is how they feel about you in a sense as well. So yeah, this is a profoundly spiritually energetic pile, magical pile, twin flames, confidence, twin flame, soulmate energies. Yeah, Shakti. So I'm just going to attend to the cat. Let's just get you four messages. Is it too late now? Is what's showing up from them. So they're asking, is it too late to do anything? Is it too late to connect? Is it too late to begin something again? I am holding back. So the person is also saying they're holding back right now from, again, jumping on board, from connecting to you. Let's see what else. How are they feeling about you when they look at you? They might be just holding back a lot as well. You know, holding back their feelings, holding back their affection for you. Especially like with this bittersweet, there's this sense of sweetness here in this relationship, but also like bitterness. So they're holding back for some reason. So they're scared to fully allow their emotions for you to flow out. So it might be this. And it's you know, the energy of wondering, like, should I say something right now, or, you know, wait for a better time? I want so much more for us, yes. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? They want more, they want expansion, they want growth. So we also have, I do not want you to be the one that got away on the bottom of the deck here. All right, so you guys, that's it for today's reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to move forward to the extended video for us right now. So in the extended, we're tapping into their most naughty, spicy 18 plus thoughts when they look at you. So we're going to be tapping into all about that. If you're interested, the link to the Patreon extended reading where we're covering that topic is in the description box below this video, and also in the pinned comment below this video. So make sure to join the Patreon channel, let's say. It's the Primordial Practitioners. So if you're interested, check it out. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your energy. Thank you for commenting, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for liking this video. If you want to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can check out the Etsy shop. The link is down below. I also do offer 18 plus readings on Etsy. Just do let me know in the notes that you would want an 18 plus reading. So thank you so much for tuning in. Love you guys so very much. Thank you so much for spending time with me, supporting this channel, watching, connecting, and just expanding so powerfully in your own personal journeys. So love you guys. See you soon in the next video. Hope you have a lovely day. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 2. Welcome the Hermit babies. So the Hermit card is your card for today, my darling. So let's get into the reading of how do they feel about you when they look at you. So this is going to be first part. The second part is posted on Patreon. It's covering their most naughty thoughts when they look at you. If you're interested in that, in more spicy 80 plus topics, check out Patreon. The link is down below. So the Hermit card today, let's get into this one and also get some more cards for you to begin with. So how do they feel about you, or how do they feel also in general when they look at you? So the energy is showing up that they feel like you are quite a shy person. What I'm hearing literally is the wallflower. So this person might feel or sense that you are very sensitive, is what I'm hearing as well. So you're very sensitive, you're like a wallflower energy, you like to keep to yourself, you are very empathetic, you feel people's energies very strongly. So they kind of get a vibe of you like you're a very sensitive, empathetic person, like you feel things very strongly, you're very perceptive of what is going on around you in your surroundings. Your person sees you, or they feel about you when they look at you like you're quite a shy person, like you are someone who needs to kind of be coaxed, called out of your shell, like they need to work for it. What I'm getting here is this person needs to work for you, work for your affection, work for your attention, work for your awareness. They feel like you're a very cute person. There's a sense of femininity showing up here as well. I am curious into getting into some of the other cards. So I don't really speak out of line too much, but there's a sense of like femininity here with that shyness, with that sensitivity. It's got this sense of softness to it as well. Like this sense of, I'm just chilling here, come to me, you know. I feel like that's how they feel about you. Like there's this femininity to you, like you are calling energy to you. You know, you're not putting energy out there. You're not going like that. You're going like, you know, come to me, my darling. You know, like there's that invitation. There's that inviting energy to you. Right. So let's go. Let's see. There's also this warmth to you, especially like with the little lantern here. It's so cute, isn't it? Oh my gosh. There's this welcoming energy to you. So you're a very welcoming person. That's how your person feels about you. Right. Let's see. Let's go. Let's see. Group number 2. Like, how do they feel about you when they look at you? Let's get into this. Do they feel spirit? So we have the Father of Swords in the upright position. Love that for us. We also have the High Priestess. Oh my gosh, lovely. Yes. So continuing the Major Arcana streak here. Love that as well. So let's see what else. We have the 8 of Wands. Yeah, wow. We have the, we have the Daughter of Pentacles, and of course we have the Lovers. Of course we have the Lovers associated with the Daughter of Pentacles here, and we have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. All right, so how does your person, how do they feel when they look at you? There is general energy, there's energy that is directed towards you. We're going to read all of it. So how do they feel when they look at you? They feel like they have thoughts that they want to share, but they are too shy to share, or they don't know how to share them. They want a new beginning with you though. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? With the Lovers, it's like, I want to connect to you. If you're hearing any noises in the background, it's my cat clawing on the thing with for the claws. I don't know what it's called in English. right now, so that's just the noise. So yeah, your person feels like they want a new beginning with you. They want a sense of union with you, oneness. With the Ace of Pentacles, with the Daughter of Pentacles, there is this sense of let's do more, let's try something else. I want to see more of you, I want to see you more often, I want to explore this connection. It's that type of feeling. That's what they're feeling when they look at you, like they want to explore this, like they are interested in you, they're very curious about you as well. With the Daughter of Pentacles, there is this feeling of wanting to investigate you. I'm literally hearing investigate as a word. So it's got that feeling of like Sherlock Holmesian energy to it as well. Like, you know, wanting to do experiments and wanting to investigate and wanting to ask you a ton of questions. Right, ish. So your person here wants to talk to you more. When how they feel about you is that you're a very intelligent person, that you're someone who is quite shrewd. Sometimes you can be a bit cold or just give off like a cold vibe, even though you're not cold as a person. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? They might feel like you are cold or like you're unapproachable. They might also feel like you're a little bit intimidating, especially like with the Father of Swords, with the High Priestess energy here. Your person feels like there is some type of like superiority to you, even like you're a bit intimidating. Maybe it's because of your status as well. Maybe you're older than them, whatever it is, you know, there could be something like that. Maybe you're just incredibly handsome or incredibly beautiful as a person, and they might feel intimidated by that, or they might just feel intimidated by your presence because they might have a bit of a crush on you, which is something that we definitely do have over here. So with the Daughter of Pentacles, there is this wish to explore this relationship, to see how you're feeling about them as well. To kind of confirm how you are feeling about this connection. That's what your person wants to do. They are too like afraid to do that though, so they're trying to, I feel like, read body language, read the room, read you, with the High Priestess here, to kind of try to figure out how do you feel towards them, how do you see them as well. How do they feel about you when they look at you is also like a sense of trying to figure out how you feel towards them. That's the energy that I'm getting here. They're trying to figure out, do you like them? What is your opinion of them? And they're trying to like read between the lines with the High Priestess and like read the energy. Let's say read the energy, which is just the body language, your voice notes, the prosody of your voice, for example, how you're speaking to them and all that. They're kind of just noting these things about you, like just being very perceptive overall of how you are approaching them. Okay. So what else do we have here? We have honesty. So a person feels like you're a very truthful, honest person, like they can rely on you for knowledge, rely on you for support, rely on you for advice even. They think you're a very wise person, especially like with these three showing up, with the Hermit, with the Father of Swords, with the High Priestess. There is a sense of wisdom too, like you have some powerful wisdom. You really see things from a different point of view than usually people would look at things. So this person really loves conversations with you and what they get out of talking to you. So when they look at you, they get that sense of they could talk to you about that topic, or that they could talk to you about this topic, and just have that different, more unconventional look upon that situation from your perspective, because you offer like a different point of view. You offer this unconventional perception to them, or a different perspective to them. Your person feels about you like you are a very self-aware person, like you're a very wise, self-aware person. They also feel like you are quite secretive, like you're quite private as a person. Like very few people actually get to the core of you or get to spend time with the true you as well, even though you are quite, you know, unapologetically yourself is what I'm hearing here. You're quite private about a lot of your things. So your person considers you to be a bit of a mystery to them. They want to see more about you, like more about your character, more about the things that you enjoy. They want to talk to you more about the things that you enjoy doing as well with the Hermit card. This person is curious about you, curious about your outlooks on the world, so they feel like they want to ask you about that when they look at you as well. Overall, they feel like you're a very authentic person, like you definitely speak your mind, you're very truthful, objective. Your person feels about you like you could be a little bit detached as well, sometimes quite logical, analytical, like you're the type of person who follows logic and is a very reasonable person. So they might, even though you are quite like a soft feminine person, they also see you as someone who is definitely using, you know, their head a lot more than their own heart. Like you definitely feel like you're the type of person who is going to make choices and decisions based on your head. Even though you are sometimes a bit spontaneous, but overall your person sees you as someone who makes decisions with your own head, right? So you're not going to be following your heart into the fairyland energy. What else? They see you as someone who is developing skills. So they feel about you like you're someone who is developing skills, like someone who is consistent, someone who is a grounded person as well, and someone who has like realistic goals and is manifesting them. I'm also hearing go-getter energy, so they might see you as someone who is a go-getter, someone who is in search for the truth, someone who is honest, someone who is a bit of a philosopher as well, especially like with the High Priestess, with the Father of Swords, with the Hermit. Again, we have this philosophy-oriented person, someone who is interested in exploring themselves, someone who is interested in exploring their own mind, like thinking about themselves, thinking about how they think as well. With these two, they might see you as someone, or feel about you like you're someone who enjoys solitude a great deal, someone who is soul searching, and someone who overall with these three again finds wisdom in quiet introspection. This person also feels about you like you're someone who meditates, again with these three, or especially with the High Priestess and with the Hermit here, someone who contemplates a lot, is on a quest for answers, on a quest for truth, and just overall is comfortable with being authentic, comfortable with being different, comfortable with being who the F they are, you know. That's your vibe, that's your energy. Like, I am who I am, I'm comfy with myself. There's some sense of you following your own guidance system here with the High Priestess as well. So your person does see you as someone who's very mind-oriented, you know, brain-oriented, head-oriented person, but also like you have this certain authentic way of following yourself, following your own guidance that boggles them so very much, though. Like they're like, what the heck are you doing, you know? With High Priestess, just like, what the hell are you doing? Like, why do you want this, or why do you want to go about it in that way? They're not going to say that, but they're kind of confused sometimes about how you go about things, but it always ends up miraculously wonderful for you. So they're like, what the heck is going on there, you know? So there's some type of like magical quality to you here as well that your person's kind of boggled by. What else? They feel like you have a lot of hidden talents as well. And also your person feels about you like you have some type of sacred knowledge, especially like with the Lovers here as well. They feel like you are awakened, enlightened. There's just something about you that screams oneness and understanding. And your person also feels about you like you have a lot of things to reveal, but it's like it's not coming yet, you know, it's not getting revealed yet, but they just feel like there are a lot of things to be revealed with you. And that sense of there's stuff there's something tangible there underneath group number 2. That's the vibe. So they feel like you have healthy boundaries overall, like you have a lot of passions in your life. Also, you're someone who is interested in relationships. You like relationships, you like people. Let's see what else wants to show up. How do they feel about you? They feel like they want a relationship with you. With this, they want to get to know you better. They want to start a new chapter with you, or, you know, begin something again, or start something from scratch. Let's see what else. Passion. Yeah, we were just talking about passion. I also do have miracle here. So yeah, passion, miracle, energy. They feel like you're a very miraculous person, especially also, yeah, with the miracle and with the Eight of Wands. Completely forgot about this card. There's something about you that screams divine guidance and divine interventions. It's like you have this quality of good luck about you. And there is a sense of synchronicities with you that your person, again, is not able to fully comprehend with their own understanding. But there's just something magical, something miraculous about them seeing you and how they feel about you when they look at you. That it's almost like being hit by a lightning bolt. Your person could have a very physiological reaction to you. When they see you, they might feel shivers all over their body, or they might feel like they're being hit by a big wave, for example, a big wave of energy, almost like, something rushing towards you and being like, going through you. That's the type of feeling that I'm getting here. So there's something very like tangible, physiological that they feel when they look at you. They might feel like their heart starts pounding really strongly, or they just feel like their eyes are super big, like they can see more clearly, it's that type of feeling. It feels very much bodily oriented, embodied energy of the miracle here. When they look at you, or when they spend time around you, overall, they also feel like a lot of synchronicities come in for them. So that's interesting to them also. But overall, how they feel about you, they feel like you're passionate. They feel like you bring with you some sense of lessons, some miracles here. We also have grief. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? They might feel like you're going through something, or they might feel like there's some sense of bitterness, some sense of grief in you. Like there's a sense of loss there as well. Potentially for some of you, just take it if it resonates, okay? We have mysticism. Yes, this is just right up your alley. Group number 2, definitely. So they feel like you're a mystical being. You're this mystical high priestess person. You're a witch, you're a wizard, you're a sorcerer, sorceress. There is just something unconventional about you, about your wisdom, about the things that you know, about how you carry yourself as well. They feel like you're quite a mysterious, mystical, interesting person. You also have growth. They see you as someone who is, or they just feel about you like you are growing, like you're always expanding yourself. You might always be doing something to kind of improve yourself. I'm just seeing a picture of a person with a book in their hand with growth here. It doesn't have to resonate with you, but it's just, a representation that's showing up here. We have soulmate on the bottom. How they feel about you when they look at you. They feel like you're their kindred soul. They feel like you're their soulmate. So we have lovers. We have the lovers. We have the soulmate. Yeah, this person is, I would say, having a crush on you, definitely. For some of you, this is definitely a soulmate. For others of you, it could be even a twin flame energy. What else here? With this grief, there could be a sense of just things that have not been spoken, or things that have remained private, especially with it coming over the high priestess, like you're both hiding some type of knowledge. They might feel like you're hiding some type of knowledge, or hiding some type of awareness, or not speaking about some things to them. There is more to this than meets the eye, is what I'm hearing as well. And yeah, they feel this strong connection with you. They feel like you're very similar. You're more similar than you might think, is what I'm hearing here as well from Spirit. So what else? How do they feel about you when they look at you, please, Spirit? How do they feel about group number 2 when they look at group number 2, please? We have strength. So they see you as someone who is incredibly strong, an incredibly strong person, someone who takes care of themselves. Again, we had that strong sense of boundaries here. Someone who is able to conquer their fears and anxieties, to live the way that they want to live, to live their true, authentic life, to be who they want to be in this world. With strength here, there's this feeling of appreciation towards you for that. There's also a sense of like power to you, endurance, power, being able to overcome, being able to see things clearly, being able to just follow your own path, and there's a sense of guidance to you, like divine guidance, divine intervention. It's something that your person does struggle to comprehend though. But there's just something about you, like the way that you go about life and like the good luck that's associated with that is very interesting to them. And how you like move through different obstacles in a very graceful way is interesting to them as well. Like how you handle yourself through obstacles is interesting to them. Okay. How do they feel about you when they look at you? We have justice. So this person might feel like they need to set things right with you when they look at you. There's a sense of learning lessons through you, through your relationship. Learning lessons, setting things right, fulfilling some type of contract might be present, like an obligation as well, like in the physical world, especially if you guys are, working together, your person's a manager, or, they have some type of obligation to you, or if you guys are already married, there's some type of contract here. It could just speak of a contract of souls as well. If it's a soulmate, twin flame, there is some type of contract here to help each other grow, to give each other the lessons that you need to get to be able to grow as souls. So it's got just a bit of that in it for your person. I feel like your person is not fully there yet to be able to comprehend your connection on such an esoteric level for a lot of you. Not saying all of you, for a lot of you. But yeah, there's this feeling of lessons learned, of not being able to speak of some things yet, with justice, of learning lessons, of doing what is right, of keeping one's balance in life, in other responsibilities and other things that need to be taken care of in life as well. So yeah, how do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel like you're quite busy, like you are someone who has a lot going on, and you're someone who's always finding balance in life. They also, again, there's this sense of, from your person's energy specifically, like they need to set something right or straight with you. There's just something here that's like a little bit out of balance. Maybe something was not said or communicated clearly enough, or there's just something in this relationship that's out of balance. For a lot of you, it has to do with keeping things to oneself and not sharing one's thoughts. So kind of being cold, distant, possibly detached, again, with the father of swords, with the high priestess here. There's this feeling of being a little bit detached, not sharing certain thoughts that need to be shared just to have clarity, just to invite in clarity to both of you, right? So I feel like that's the justice card here. Let's see what else. One more card, please. This one wants to show. We have blessings. How do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel like you're a blessing, like your energy is a blessing. On the bottom, we have forgiveness. So for those of you who resonate with the energy of your person, feeling like they need to set things straight, like they need to reconcile or make amends to you, we have forgiveness here. There could be grief here because of that as well, because they feel like something was not done right. They need to just make it right again between the two of you, and that's something that comes up in a heavy way when they look at you for them, right? So they need to like set the balance between the two of you again. So let's see, let's get you some messages for the very end here. In terms of signs, we have Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Gemini again, and Pisces over here. Lovely Pisces season. I absolutely love the Pisces season, you guys. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? Anything else coming up here? Okay, you have bewitched me, so they feel like they have been bewitched, like they can't look away from you, like you have put some type of spell on them, like they cannot tear themselves away from you, I want to please you. So a person wants to do things that are going to make you feel good, that are going to make you like them, appreciate them. They want to please you. They want to, just buy things for you. For example, if you're out on dinner or a drink, this person wants to buy things for you. It is hard for me to open up. So they also might feel like it's that sense of secrecy again, that privacy again with the High Priestess. It's hard to open up. It's hard to share some of these things. It's hard to share some emotions. So that's how they feel about themselves, but I'm also feeling like that's how they are sensing you feel as well. Like there's a lot more inside of you than you're letting on. Like there's this richness inside of you than what you're sharing, you know. So there's a lot more to be shared, to be explored here. How they feel about you when they look at you. I'm getting my shit together. So they might also feel like you are getting your shit together when they look at you. Like you are progressing in life. It makes them want to progress more as well. I regret a lot of things. Yes. So when they look at you, they also feel like they have a lot of regrets. That's just something that's keeping up the energy of grief, justice, forgiveness here. So there are a lot of regrets here. And there's a sense of optimism for the future. Your person's still kind of hoping that things are going to work out, or that things are going to shift between the two of you, that something is going to happen between the two of you that's going to like set things the way that they want them to be. But they also like don't want to open up too fully because they're afraid to, fully express that feeling and that emotional endurance that they feel towards you, and that just softness that they feel towards you. They're afraid to open that up fully, because if they open it up and they get fully rejected, it's not going to be another chance for them. So I feel like that's why this person is also like kind of hoping for the future, but also doesn't want to fully share their feelings, and they're keeping things private, because if they do share and they put it all on the table and then that gets rejected, there's no hope left. There's no hope there. They can't keep hoping or wanting more because they're going to get their answer. So they're kind of procrastinating on getting their answer, so to speak, right? But at the same time, they feel like they have done some things that they really do regret. They want to make things right. So you guys, this is where we're finishing this off. Thank you for tuning in and for sharing your energy. It's been a pleasure as always. If you want to join us on Patreon to check out their most naughty thoughts when they look at you, spicy 18+ erotic thoughts, check it out. The link is down below in the description box. If you're interested, join the Patreon channel. What's it called? The Primordial Practitioners, to join us on that and also get access to like 40 additional tarot readings. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing your energy. Thank you for liking, for subscribing, and thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me and with our beautiful community. I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. Love you guys so much. If you want to book a personal tarot reading, check out the Etsy shop. The link is down below in the description box, in the pinned comment below this video. Thank you for tuning in. I love you all. See you soon in another reading, or see you on Patreon. The link is down below. Love you guys. Hope you have a lovely day. Blessings to all of you. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. I have such trouble picking up the cards. I don't know what's going on. So the Tower. The Tower is your card, group number 3. Welcome today. So we're going to be tapping into how do they feel about you when they look at you, and overall how do they feel when they look at you as well in this reading. There's also an extended connected to this one on Patreon, where we're tapping into their most spicy, naughty thoughts when they look at you. So all about that 18+ energy when they look at you. So let's get into this. With the Tower energy, let's invite in fully group number 3's person, please. That energy, welcome. All right. So the first energy that I'm getting is your person goes into freeze mode when they look at you, when they see you, when they, are spending time with you, or just standing around you, or looking at you, or sitting across from you. There's this freeze mode. For some of you, for others of you, it's like their body starts reacting in intense ways or unusual ways. So your person starts sweating. I'm literally hearing precipitation. So they start sweating a great deal when they're around you. For a lot of you, their heart starts pounding really strongly when this person is around you, or when they look at you. especially when your eyes meet, they feel this sense of intensity come on them, like there's suddenly like every single light is upon them. It's that type of energy, like they're being fully illuminated, metaphorically speaking, but it is a felt embodied illumination is what I'm getting here. They might have like shivers all over their body, weakness in the knees, their stomach might be doing like little black little back flips as well. So butterflies in the stomach energy showing up here. All kinds of these like physiological reactions are showing up with the tower specifically. They might feel anxiety as well for some of you when they look at you. What else? There's a sense of unexpected shifts that are bodily shifts for them. Yes, that's the energy here that I'm picking up. Bodily, intense energy. Like their body is just going out of control is what I'm getting for you guys. That's how they're feeling when they look at you. There's a sense of eyes going bigger, the pupils going bigger as well. So there's attraction there for some of you as well. For a lot of you, there's also like this sense of closed offness, like your person just gets a bit, almost like harder. Like they almost get a little bit intimidated that they got to see you, or they got to, just look at you, to be around you. There's maybe that sense of intimidation here, feeling a bit intimidated by you. Let's look into some other cards now as well. So how do they feel about group number 3 when they look at them? Okay, so we have the 3 of Cups here. So friendliness is definitely on the table. We have the Chariot. We have Temperance. I'm just going to take all the cards that kind of jumped out. We have the Father of Wands. All right, that's the deck. That's the group of cards. We have the Daughter of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So, Page of Swords, Father or King of Wands. Okie dokie. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel like you're a very friendly person, you're a very inviting person, you're a very interesting person. Your person feels a sense of imbalance in how they are feeling about you when they look at you, and how they feel about themselves, or how themselves feel when they look at you. So there's this imbalance in that energy, because they feel like they just get all these, like, as I said, physiological reactions when they look at you. I'm literally in this energy and I'm feeling like my palms are getting super sweaty, and it's a bit like icky, My palms don't get sweaty, you guys. Oh my gosh, what's going on? What's this group? It's kind of uncomfortable. So we're going to have to like separate the two energies of how they feel about you specifically when they look at you, and how they feel in general when they look at you, because they're both present in the group. So I'm going to literally just speak on both of these. So first of all, let's just look into how do they feel about you when they look at you. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? As you have changed, you have transformed yourself. There's something about you that's different, like you have gone through some type of unexpected changes. Your physical appearance is just different. The way that you conduct yourself is different. You might have had a glow up or something here with the Tower even, there's just something that's different about you, about how you communicate, how you conduct yourself. Your boundaries are different with this person as well. So that's what they're noticing about you. You seem friendly, but at the same time, you're not taking, some shit that you used to take before is what I'm getting here. So there's just this sense of stronger boundaries, being more discerning with the Chariot energy as well, being more of a person who is steering their own life is literally what I'm getting with the Chariot here. So that's how they feel about you when they look at you, like you're more discerning, you have better boundaries, you're someone who is the master of your own life, you're not allowing other people's ideas or intentions or thoughts influence where you're directing your own life here with the Chariot energy. You follow your own intuition more is what I'm getting here as well. This person definitely feels about you like you're someone who is very moderate as a person. You're someone who is very much in harmony with themselves. Someone who is very balanced overall in their life. And they see you as someone who is a leader in their own life, you know, someone who is like the main character energy in their own life. Here with the Father of Wands, this person sees you as someone who is passionate, so they feel about you someone who is passionate about the things that you are doing, passionate about your own stuff. You might have like this strong desire to do certain things as well. You might have certain entrepreneurial ideas that you are following. For some of you with the Father, with the King of Wands here as well, there is this sense of boldness to you, of taking charge, of taking action, but at the same time doing it all in a moderate, slow, patient way, being patient with oneself here throughout all of it. Your person also feels about you when they look at you like you're a very, very like charming person, also like a very curious person, very much like an intellectual, someone who loves to read, someone who loves to gain knowledge, right? So that's how they feel about you, specifically group number 3, when they look at you. How they feel themselves when they look at you is, I just heard a shit show from Spirit. This person has so much going on inside of themselves, and they're trying to contain all of that on the inside. They're trying to hold themselves together when they're around you. So they're trying to balance themselves out and not go into any extreme feelings when they are around you. But there's a lot going on inside of them with the Tower moment. This person is going through, as I said, like these physiological shifts. Still, my hands are so clammy. I hate it. I hate it, you guys. Oh my gosh. It's just like this moistness that's showing up. Like I'm getting hot. It's just this energy of feeling a little bit uncomfortable bodily. What's also showing up is a sense of not being sure, like, do you like me? You know, do you like me? Do you find me fun? Do you find me interesting to be around? There's this sense of insecurity that's showing up here as well, around how you feel about them, about how you might be thinking about them as well. Your person feels like they really enjoy spending time with you as well. So overall, they are going to be very friendly, happy to see you and all of that. But I feel like they're going to try to, I feel like, power through and endure through all of these different kinds of just physiological responses that they might be feeling, right? Sometimes they do get tongue-tied around you as well, like they don't know what to say or how to speak to you even. I feel like often this person is going to be quite friendly and be able to take care of this physiology, all these like symptoms very, very easily. Oh my gosh. So there's just a random message that came out. I need to talk about it just because it was so random. So when I said that just now with the Tower moment, that physiological symptom, what showed up to me was a picture of Slavoj Žižek's book, Enjoy Your Symptom. So it's like this Lacanian, I don't know, just a treatise or essays about movies, I think. I'm not sure what it is, but just kind of an exploration of different themes, different symptoms in movies. I'm not sure, so, you know, I haven't looked at that book in a while, but yeah, that's what just kind of presented itself to me here. So that book, like Enjoy Your Symptom, and the picture has like lips on it, like really just soft, plump, juicy lips on it. So that's what was presented to me, like those lips and Enjoy Your Symptom. So I feel like there's something here that your person finds very alluring, seductive about you as well. Like there's this underlay, like undercurrent of a desire. Yes, desire. Oh my gosh. Okay, lack is what I'm hearing here as well. Lack and longing. Yes. Right, so that's what we have for your person. They want to approach you. So how do they feel when they look at you? Like they want to move towards you, want to approach you, want to talk to you. They often do talk to you. There's a sense of lust here again and passion from their side here with the Father of Wands. They also feel quite motivated, you know, when they are interacting with you. They feel motivated, they feel curious about you, they want to know more about you. Okay, so that's that. Yes, okay. Okay, so for some of you, your person does get aroused around you a lot as well. So I'm just going to say it. I'm not going to go into that energy right now, but I'm just going to note it because it is showing up, especially with the Father of Wands here, with this wand like sticking up like that. And also the Tower. it's got that visual energy, and also this one little daughter of swords holding the sword. It's there's phallic imagery here everywhere. So yeah, let's go forward. Let's just leave that for the Patreon. So we have joy. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel joyful, they feel happy, they feel empowered, they feel playful. So they really enjoy, spending time with you, even, despite these physiological symptoms. They enjoy looking at you, they enjoy seeing you. This is not fearful response. This is not a fearful physiological response that they're having. It's joyful, it's spontaneous, it's lovely, it's playful. We have bittersweetness here as well. So some of you might benefit from connecting to group number 1 or even 2, you guys. I'm getting 1 for you, might resonate more with bittersweet energy, especially. There's that longing here. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel a sense of longing. They feel like you might long for something as well, or just the way that you guys look at each other. There's this sense of longing for each other, potentially. But overall, with bittersweet, it's enjoying your company, enjoying your interactions, but at the same time there's a longing for something more, for something additional, for something missing, for something lacking. That lack is showing up, and I don't know why Lacan is showing up here in this reading. I don't know, you guys, have you read like analysis and these types of things, or what's going on? Are you interested in that topic, those topics? That's showing up here powerfully. So let's see, confusion. Yes, so how do they feel when they look at you? Your person feels incredibly confused. Yes, that's that feeling of just their emotions, their bodily responses being a bit all over the place. They might also feel confused because they have like these physiological responses to seeing you, but at the same time there's this joy in seeing you as well. So happy to see you, so happy to connect to you, but at the same time, oh my gosh, what's going on? Butterflies in my stomach, shaky knees going on. There could be a lot of that going on here. And also confusion in the sense of what to do, of their direction here towards you. Okay, so we're not taking those. Let's see what else wants to show up. So we have rejection. Your person feels like they might get rejected by you if they approach you with rejection here as well. Yeah, there's this sense of getting shut down. I'm hearing not good enough. So they might feel like they're not good enough, or they might feel like you might feel like they're not good enough, We have passion again. Yeah. Gorgeous. So your person definitely feels like you're a very passionate person. You're very passionate, very fun to hang out with. They really enjoy it when you talk about your own passions. And with passion here, I'm also getting the vibe of just playful teasing and playful, just gentle, very subtle flirting going on. Especially with this coming over the Father of Wands. It's like this gentle, flirty behavior, gentle, flirty energy. Your person enjoys, again, spending time with you, but also they find it a bit overwhelming to spend time with you. We have expansion. They always learn a lot from you, or about like just being in your company. You have a lot of wisdom to impart on the world is what I'm hearing here. So whatever you guys talk about, they always like get this expanded perception of the topics, whatever it is that you guys talk about. They always kind of expand their own vision, expand their own understanding when they are with you, when they're spending time with you talking about things. They feel like you have just this interesting way of looking at the world, this interesting outlook on the world that is refreshing, that is curious, refreshing, new, different, with the Daughter of Swords there as well. A bit unconventional, but that's wonderful. Your person really, I feel like, welcomes that. They welcome conversations with you, but again, not in excess, because it can be a lot for them to be in your presence for a great period of time, just because of this expansion energy also. So they like to limit their interactions with you because of that as well, right? So they might feel like they don't want to hang out with you every single week, for example. Like they can hang out with you once and then just get that time to kind of integrate everything that happened, because usually a lot happens in your interactions, even if you're not really speaking to each other a lot. You know, a lot happens. There's a lot of energy transfer going on, let's say. There's a lot of expansion going on. There's a lot of shifts or shifting. There's a lot of shifting going on. Paradigm shifts going on in your lives because of your energies intermingling with one another. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? Let's look at this. We have freedom. Wow, beautiful. They feel a sense of freedom. They feel like they want to let go of their chains as well. Break free. I'm literally hearing break free. And I'm seeing a picture of someone, you know, with chains, with these like things on their hands. It's just kind of being like, you know, just breaking free like that. And the chains kind of just falling everywhere. Literally hearing that, you guys. Awesome. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? You set me free is what I heard just now as well. So let's see what else. We have closure. Your person feels a sense of closure when they look at you. Interesting. Like they get, again, an expanded vision of things, an expanded understanding. How they feel about you when they look at you, they feel like their career is progressing, their career is headed in a new direction. They feel also a sense of fulfillment about their career and their continual work. So what they want to do in the future, they feel a sense of fulfillment around that, a sense of patience around that, and a sense of passion for their career and their continuous journey. Interesting. We have psychic abilities here also. So yeah, how do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel like their psychic abilities are bigger or more expanded, like they might be able to connect to their intuition much more clearly, or they just understand things much more clearly. There's a clearer vision. There's much more clarity in this person's mind whenever they look at you or whenever they spend time with you overall. Yeah. They also, you know, feel like you yourself are a very psychic person. You might be like a witch in this person's mind even, or like a sorceress or a sorcerer, wizard even, you know, Gandalf, hello. If any of you resonate with that trope of the sage, that's something that might be showing up here. Yeah. How do they feel when they look at you? Like you are a sage, like you are this wise hermit, you know, that's the vibe, that's the feeling. We also have reconciliation. So they feel like they want to reconcile with you whenever they connect to you, or they want to just spend more time with you. They want to deepen your commitment together. So literally we have reconciliation, we have commitment on the bottom of that. So there's this feeling of coming together. What do we have underneath that? Compassion, having compassion for your journey, for your personal journey and your relationships journey, your connections journey, let's say. That's how they feel. They feel a sense of compassion. They feel a sense of deepening your commitment and love and understanding and patience for your individual journeys and your collective journeys as well. Yeah, again, this bittersweet energy of I really appreciate you and your journey, but there's this energy of I want you as well. There's this energy of wanting oneness. So again, like with saying that, if you felt called to group number 1 or 2, connect to that. Because there are some energies that might be there for you as well, but of course, you know, just make sure you are really called to that as well. Follow your intuition, you guys. So let's see what else wants to show up. We're just going to get like 6 messages from your person. Before we get into this, I just want to call out certain signs that are present. So we have Cancer, we have Sagittarius, Aries, Leo as well, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra over here. So let's see what else wants to show up. How do they feel about you when they look at you? What do they want to share about that? Like how they feel when they look at you. I regret what I did not do. Okay, so Let me just read that again. I regret what I did not do, right? So yes, that's what is showing up here. So that's maybe why they want to reconcile or deepen your commitment, because your person has certain regrets on things that they didn't end up doing in your relationship, in your connection. So when they look at you, they might feel those regrets of the things that they didn't do. How I act is so different from how I feel on the inside. Yes, yes, immediately, incredible. Yes, this is definitely it. Your person is not going to act out or talk about those physiological responses. They're just going to be like chill, calm, very calm under pressure is the energy. They're not going to talk about their stomach being in knots or them feeling a little bit like even nauseous with the energy that they're feeling, or just, like feeling like their heart is going 10 miles an hour. It's just something that they're not going to talk about. I wish we talked more. So whenever they, look at you, or whenever they're spending time around you, they wish they could talk to you more, or talk to you more in private. There's this feeling about them often like spending time around you with other people, or with you talking to other people, or them just not having the guts to talk to you more. If you are working together, for example, and there is like a shared kitchen, maybe you see each other there every now and then, and they kind of wish they would get to talk to you more, but often they just go their own separate ways and you go your own separate way. And they're like, oh my gosh, I wish I talked to them more. We have, do you even need me? So a person is wondering what's their role or their purpose in your life, even like, are they even necessary in your life? Do you even enjoy them in your life? You have bewitched me. So they feel a sense of like they've been put under a spell when they are around you. When they look at you, they feel like they've been put under a spell, especially like with all these like responses. I can't be with you right now. So they also feel like they can't be with you right now. Whenever they look at you, they feel like they can't go forward with you, or they can't go where they want to be here. They might not be able to offer commitment right now for some of you, and they have, a sense of compassion for that. They feel compassion for themselves, for your relationship as well. There's this compassion towards, wanting to reconcile and wanting commitment, but potentially not being able to manifest that or realize that right now. I want to massage you is what's showing up on the bottom of the deck. It's a very specific message, but might resonate for some of you. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, my darlings. Love you guys so very much. Thank you for connecting, for sharing your energy. It's been a pleasure as always to connect you and to share, to transmit these messages to you. If you want to connect to us on Patreon for the extended reading on this situation, where we're tapping into their most naughty, spicy 18+ thoughts when they look at you. So if you're interested in that, the link to the extended reading on Patreon is down below in the description box, and also in the pinned comment below this video. I would be happy to join us on Primordial Practitioners on Patreon if you wanna connect. So if you're joining us, welcome. If not, and you're leaving over here, thank you so much for tapping in. Thank you for liking this video, and thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thank you for commenting down below. I appreciate each and every one of your comments. You guys, it's so incredible to be able to connect to all of you. If you want to book a personal tarot journey, tarot reading or a tarot journey, which means always a journey, connect to that on Etsy. The link to the Etsy shop is down below, where you can book a tarot reading or some type of oracle reading as well. If any of you want to book an 18+ reading, do let me know in the notes on Etsy when you are writing your personalization. So I also do offer 18+ readings. You just have to let me know. Thank you for tuning in, you guys. Love you all so very much. Thank you for sharing your energy. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of the day. Hope you have fun. Hope this reading gives you clarity. I'll see you soon in the next one, potentially in the next day or two. And yeah, hope you have a good day. Blessings to all of you. I appreciate you all so very much. Much love to you all. Bye. Namaste.